2023. That was an interesting year in the real estate world. The interest rates topping out at over 8%, which is something I haven't seen since I started in 2006. Certainly things slowed down in the Rapid City real estate market, right? Hey everybody, it's Tristan Emond with Mindful Living Realty, a realtor right here in Rapid City, South Dakota, the gateway to the Black Hills. We definitely saw things slow down in 2023. Higher interest rates, they caused a massive affordability issue for buyers, plus any seller that previously bought their home or got refinanced at 2, 3, 4%, made many homeowners not even consider moving unless they had to for job or family or whatever. And because of that, the housing inventory remained limited. Now we had more homes on the market than we had in the previous few years, and most buyers had a number of homes to choose from. We saw more price reductions in 2023. We saw buyers getting more concessions, longer days on market, and some homes didn't even sell, which is something we also haven't seen in the past few years. So let's get into the numbers and look at the last 3 months of the Rapid City real estate market in 2023. In October of 2023, the average sale price of a single family home in the Rapid City area was about $382,500. In November, that inched up a little bit to $382,700, but in December, that number actually went up to $385,400. New construction continues to be the most expensive with the cost of materials and the cost of labor. October, the average sale price was $425,000. It went up to $427,000 in November, and in December, $438,000. Even townhomes continued to grow. In October, that average sale price was $318,700, and in November that went up to $100, so $318,800. Then in December, it did jump to $322,000. So while we did experience everything that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, prices continue to rise a little bit at a time. So let's get into how 2023 compared to the last 7 years. So you can see here on this graph that from 2022 to 2023, there's only a slight increase in home value. That equates to 1.8% from 2022 to 2023. Now, if we take out 2019 to 2022, that looks about like it was back prior to 2019, where we consistently saw growth, but it was in the single-digit percentage point wise. The average sale price since 2019 went up 32.5%. Yeah, that's a little bit nuts. But let's look at these actives from December 31st of each year. So you can see while we've had a few more listings on that date this year compared to last year, we've got 200 listings less than we had in 2017. Which of course then translates into this graph, which shows the days on market, with 2021 and 2022 being the weird years with having days on market under 20. Now you can see we're back to 30 days on market, which is a little more on par with everything prior to 2019. So are we in a buyer's market or seller's market? According to the numbers, we're still in a seller's market. If we take the single family homes and the townhome condominiums in the entire Black Hills MLS, in the past 6 months, there have been about 900 homes sold. Divide that by 6, you get 140 some homes sold every month. On the day I made this video, we had 412 active listings in the Black Hills MLS, single family and townhome condominium. That means we've got just under 3 months of inventory available, which is solidly in the seller's market scenario. So now it's time to get out the crystal ball and talk about what's going to happen in 2024. Because yeah, I know everything. Everything I say from here on out completely wrong. But let's talk about what makes sense based upon the trends and the news that I've seen. First of all, it's those interest rates. It's been very publicly noted that we have probably reached the high end of that interest rate. And they're going to start lowering the rates over the next few months in the next year. Once we start seeing those interest rates start to come down, that's when we're going to bring a whole bunch of buyers back into the market that were priced out because of those interest rates. And since we don't have an excess of homes on the market, I'm expecting to see a busy spring market back in the Black Hills. Now, the spring market has started anywhere between February 15th and May 15th. It seems to be a combination of weather and what's all going on. Never something we can really pin down. But according to this article on Zillow, more and more homeowners are starting to think about selling their properties and moving up, usually to a bigger property with more space. And since we always see more homes come on the market in the springtime, because that's when people want to put the homes in the market, they don't want to move in the winter, all the different things, we'll have to see if we have enough inventory to meet that buyer demand. If not, we could be getting back into multiple offers, bidding wars on the right properties in the right locations. So if you're thinking about selling your home in 2024, you might be able to get your home sold for more money and less time in the market if things work as I've mentioned. So now is the time, winter is the time, to start working on your property, get the inside painted, get the inside cleaned out, get it decluttered, do all those things so that when you are ready to put the home on the market, you're ready to go and you don't miss the window. Speaking of window, since this is a presidential election year, things get kind of interesting in the fall. And since it's looking to be a rerun of the 2020 election, where both sides are predicting the world to end if either the other one gets back in office, buyers tend to kind of sit down and watch to wait and see what's going to happen with the presidential election. Once the campaigns really start ramping up in September, might be sitting on the fence waiting. They're going to feel some kind of security about themselves, about what's happening, about their money, before they make their move on buying a property. I saw this during the Obama campaign. Everybody kind of hung out and waited to see what was going to happen, especially since Obamacare was coming into play. What's going to happen with their money if they had to buy that health insurance, if that was required. So if you're thinking about selling your Rapid City home, you might consider putting it on the market prior to August of 2024. Real estate in Rapid City, it continues to chug right along. I'm expecting it to maintain like it's been prior to 2019. We've got a lot of great things in the area. We're still drawing a number of people and businesses from out of town. I'm not expecting our area to crash to the point where we're starting to see 2019 home prices again. But we should continue to see those very minimal home price gains year over year over year. If you like this video and a move to the Rapid City and Black Hills area might be something on your radar, make sure you download my 13 reasons why you should move to Rapid City in the link below. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and remember, love where you live.